You need to move with it. You need to flow with it. You need to walk with it. And that's the best way you're going to get the results that you want. Welcome back, brothers. So just before I begin this video, I want to give a big shout out to my brother Max, who's been helping me source these really clean new caps with the Masculine Theory logo. So if you're interested or you want to buy any other similar merch, I know there's some t-shirts, some hoodies, some stickers and some other bits and pieces. They're now available on my website. You can just click the link below, go to the website page, and they'll ship directly to you. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out because it's very exciting times at the moment. Now I wanted to get into today's subject material because I believe I want to address a real problem that a lot of you are having on this particular journey of starting to cultivate and master your sexual energy. One of the key problems I get with my clients is around this idea of sexual transmutation of, okay, well, I'm very competent in the fact of refraining from going on any illicit websites and abstaining from any allure of the soft pornography through other mediums like TikTok and Instagram, and I'm doing a good job in let's say screening my environment to better cure my neurochemistry and lead me in a healthier direction. Perfect. But a lot of the questions I get in my DMs and through YouTube and Twitter generally pertains to, okay, now how do I transmute this sexual energy into how do I transmute sexual energy? I mean, it's just that. And the answer is not an esoteric one, and that's why I feel it's been getting so much, or I've been getting so many questions around it. And it pertains to this idea that, look, a lot of you are starting this journey because you're not happy where you are fundamentally. Let's not boil it down into too much detail around pornography and sex addiction. You're not where you want to be in life. Perhaps your finances aren't in a healthy situation. Perhaps you're still living with your parents. Perhaps you don't have a good social circle. Perhaps you get social anxiety around other people and women. Whatever the case may be, is the main point in you watching this video is that you're ideally not where you want to be. And that may lead you down many paths of, trying to build your businesses, looking at the own inadequacies in your life and things that you can generally improve upon, which I think is an awesome step. Now, you may have hooked on to some of the ideology around NoFap and semen retention and the benefits that it may have, and you find them particularly alluring. That's great. You've gone about quitting this degenerate habit, but now you're thinking, my life hasn't changed too much. And this is particularly for those individuals who are, still ambivalent towards, what they should be doing next and how they can transmute this newfound energy. And the premise of transmutation is to give you more resources back to you to allow you to do the things that you could otherwise not do. So if you're finding yourself, tired, fatigued when you get home from your 9 to 5 or college or university or school, and now unable to start branching out into business pursuits and having that energy to allocate into other areas, this is the art of sexual transmutation. It's now, okay, I'm not wasting that energy on illicit material and self-pleasuring myself. I can now get back home from those incidences of school, work, whatever the case may be, and now I have the energy. You have the capacity to be able to do these things. And this is one of the narratives I need to dispel very quickly with a lot of people that talk to me one-on-one, is they think it's some esoteric idea, and in some sense of the ways it is, but transmutation specifically pertains to the extra energy, the extra resources, the extra focus, attention, all these things that you can better attack your side hustle, other let's say mental pursuits, other physical pursuits, other social relationship pursuits. Is giving you back time in your pocket. And that's the art of transmutation. One of the first benefits I remember doing a video on, the first time I did anything benefit related, was the energy that you get back. Is that I no longer need or I get back, an additional hour of sleeping, because I don't need the additional sleep. My body's no longer taxed in that area. I'm not taxed in terms of my sexual resources. I have that replenished, recuperated, and if anything, pouring over. But the idea here, gents, is stop looking for these, synchronicities will come for you, but but don't put the whole onus on the external. The universe will help you, but you need to meet it 50-50. You cannot just squander your attention, your energy, the additional energy that you're going to get once you learn how to tame your lustful animal part of yourself. And that's the crucial element of this. I know a lot of people are thinking that this practice is going to cure them and fix the whole lives for them. It's not as clear cut as that. You get a lot of help, you get a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors are going to open for you, but you're still the person that needs to walk through the door. A little quote there from Morpheus. You're still the one that needs to put in the 50% effort to actually get up in the morning and go to the gym. Or you're still the person who has to approach the woman, the girl that you see out, that you want to approach and pick up, whatever. You're still the person that needs to contact those business partners, who needs to source their products, who needs to network with other professionals in their particular industry. But let's say the role SR then plays, the sexual energy plays, is the lubrication. Pardon the pun, full of them today. The lubrication, those actual activities. Yes, I have to put the effort in there initially, but the interaction is just so much more fluid. There's no more awkwardness. Your attention isn't off-centered and off-kilters. You're not sporadic. You're not anxious. You're not stressed. You're not depressed. You're focused. You're centered. You're grounded. And you just need to be present with the moment in front of you. Use that additional energy to better allow those opportunities to flow through you, and then commit to going down the path with less resistance. That's probably the best way I can put it. So in regards to controlling it, as opposed to not letting your urges run you, you need to start putting in that 50% work. The transmutation happens, and the consequence of that is you have more energy allocated to expressing your will, but you must express it. If you don't, it's going to run you again. Imagine, I mean, this is probably a bad analogy, but imagine taking steroids and then not going to the gym. It's a waste of an opportunity. And I'm not advocating anybody here take any steroids, but I hope you're getting the picture here. This gives you an advantage. Use it. Use the advantage. Don't sit on your laurels and expect life to give everything for you just because you're not entertaining that kind of degenerate behavior. You need to move with it. You need to flow with it. You need to walk with it. And that's the best way you're going to get the results that you want. And it's an entertaining journey. It's an amazing journey. It's a fascinating experience once you then begin to pick up what life is giving to you through this practice. So gents, this was a an interesting topic of conversation, a question I get a lot, and I hope it answered a lot of perhaps any ambivalence you have towards seeing some results. And actually it could be at the cost of a lot of people's relapses, because they have all this additional energy, they have all these resources, and they're just spilling it all over the floor. Again, pardon the puns here, but use it, don't waste it. That's the whole premise of today's video. So I hope maybe came about that in a rather circuitous way, but I hope it gave you some value, something to meditate on deeply. And if you subscribe to anything of which I said, you can subscribe to me, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Take care.